It's out. The fans love it. The reviews have been crazy. I've seen like 5 stars everywhere. It's been about 4 years since you guys have been back together, and I want to know, how did it feel working together again, making this album after a big break?
How do you feel? How do you feel, Jimin?
Thank you. 네. Thank you. 고마워요. 저도 사랑해요. I love you. 일단 제일 중요한 거는 저희가 너무 오랜만에 이렇게 다 같이 돌아왔다는 게 너무 행복한 순간인 것 같고, 그 다음 말씀드리고 싶은 거는 너무 보고 싶었고, 드디어 이렇게 무대를 보여드릴 수 있게 돼서 너무 영광인 순간인 것 같습니다.
This special moment felt even more emotional when the 7 BTS members really showed the chemistry that the ARMYs have been longing for a long time. Amidst the glittering lights of New York City, their performance on the rooftop of Pier 17 was not just an exclusive concert, but also a symbol of togetherness that remains strong despite going through various phases of their careers. Every song performed from Swim, Normal, to 2.0 was greeted with extraordinary enthusiasm. Fan chants echoed throughout the area, especially when Jimin performed, making the atmosphere even more lively and full of energy. Meanwhile, Yoongi's unique personality steals the spotlight again when he casually explains that he likes the song Swim, but doesn't like the water, an honest moment that is immediately greeted with warm laughter. Their interaction with Suki Waterhouse also feels natural and entertaining. Not only discussing music, the members also showed their playful side through games such as Normal vs. Alien, which made the audience feel closer to them. Small moments such as jokes between members to spontaneous expressions are highlights that are difficult to forget. Taehyung also didn't forget to express his gratitude to ARMY for preparing a fan project with the words "We stayed" in the shape of a heart. He admitted that the support is very meaningful, especially in BTS's long journey to date. The phrase seems to be a reminder that the relationship between BTS and ARMY is not only about music, but also a deep emotional bond. The presence of guests like Diplo who participated in enjoying the event added to the exclusive and prestigious impression of this event. In the end, though, what stole the most attention was the 7-member togetherness on stage, laughing, singing, and sharing moments with the fans. The Spotify x BTS SWIMSIDE event is also proof that BTS still has an extraordinary appeal, as well as showing that even though time goes on, their relationship as a group and with ARMY remains irreplaceable. Not only stopping at the performance and interaction on stage, the atmosphere after the event was still filled with euphoria that is difficult to explain in words. Fans in attendance continued to share their moments on social media, showing how precious every second of the event felt. Many admit that this is not just an exclusive event, but a once-in-a-lifetime experience that they will continue to remember. On the other hand, the BTS members also seemed to really enjoy every moment together. From the way they glanced at each other, laughed without burden, to greeted fans warmly, everything felt genuine and as it is. Jungkook and Jimin, in particular, again stole the show with a small interaction that left fans speculating and getting carried away. Meanwhile, RM showed his leadership side by ensuring that all members stayed connected with the audience throughout the event. J-Hope brings a contagious, bright energy, Jin with his signature humor that always manages to melt the atmosphere, and Suga, who remains calm yet charismatic, all combine to create a harmony that is hard for anyone to replicate. V, with its unique aura, adds an emotional touch that makes the moment feel deeper and more meaningful. Interestingly, this event also feels like a celebration of BTS's journey itself. From the beginning of their debut to now becoming a global icon, they have gone through many challenges. However, seeing them standing together on a rooftop against the backdrop of the New York skyline seems to be proof that all those struggles paid off with so much love from fans. At the end of the show, although there was no truly formal farewell, the atmosphere slowly turned emotional. Many fans didn't want the moment to end, and the members seemed reluctant to leave the stage. Smiles, handshakes, and grateful gazes make for a simple but very touching conclusion. Spotify x BTS. SWIMSIDE isn't just a promotional event or an exclusive performance. It's a reminder that BTS and ARMYs are always finding a way to reconnect, wherever and whenever they are. And if one thing is certain, moments like this will only make fans even more convinced that BTS's journey is far from over. Even after the stage lights started dimming and the music slowly stopped, the energy from the night still felt so strong. It was as if everyone present brought home a piece of memory that would never fade. Conversations about small moments, brief glances, warm smiles, and spontaneous jokes continue to live on among fans. Not a few believe that this event is a kind of emotional bridge between BTS's past and future. On the one hand, they reminisced about the long journey they had gone through with the ARMY. On the other hand, they also seemed to signal that there are still many big things being prepared for the future. Some fans even started speculating about the meaning behind the songs performed that night. Swim is considered to symbolize the courage to keep going despite uncertainty, while Normal is seen as a reflection of the desire to remain oneself in the spotlight of the world. 2.0 feels like a symbol of evolution, a new version of BTS that is more mature, yet stays true to their roots. Behind all that, what impresses the most is not only the appearance or concept of the event, but the warmth they present. The way they make thousands of people feel seen and heard is something that other artists rarely have. BTS has once again proven that their greatest strength is not just in the music, but in the connection they build with fans. That night on the rooftop of Pier 17 was not the end of a story, but rather a new chapter written with hope. And as ARMYs around the world have always believed, as long as BTS is still together, there will always be beautiful moments waiting to be created. Ultimately, SWIMSIDE isn't just about what happens on stage, but about the feeling of being left behind after it's all over. The feeling that, no matter how far apart or time separates, BTS and ARMY will always find a way to get back to each other.